Hey guys, so I just want to hop on here real quick and just share something that I'm going through, and I'm going to make it quick because of course you know how I am with my storage. I don't know what it is with my phone and this storage. I cannot do a video without it just cutting off, and it's like no matter how much stuff I erase and take off of the phone, it's like it never worked. And so that just lets you know how much stuff I have on my phone, right? But it's stuff that I need. But to be honest, I can actually stand to go through some of this stuff, these old photos that are in my phone from years ago, and delete some of them. But so this is just a follow-up of one or two of the videos that I've done, and I explained that I was going through some things and waiting on God to do something in my life, something that He told me to do. And I started it. I stepped out and started it on faith and doing things that He asked me to do. But at the same time, it's like everything is at a standstill right now. Why? I have no idea. I've even checked myself to see if there's anything that I have done, any sin in my life, anything that I needed to repent, anything that I needed to renounce, any covenants that I have made, anything. I tried to cover my bases and make sure that, I repent. And His word says that if we repent and ask for forgiveness, that He is faithful to forgive us. And not only that, He will remember it no more. So I'm at a point where I'm like, okay, Lord, I've done everything and still nothing, I'm just still waiting. But in the process, I've had moments where I've actually just broke down and just expressed to the Lord how I was really feeling, like how unfair I felt it was. And because I felt as though I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask for this thing that you told me to do. This is what you told me to do. And how I know it's what you told me to do, not only did you confirm it, it wasn't the desire that I had to do, that I wanted. And I stepped out on faith and I did what you told me to do, and without hesitating. So I wanted to say all that to say that throughout this whole situation in the waiting, I've come to realize, because at first I would have moments where I would feel like, well, maybe it's the devil. Maybe I need to fast. Maybe I need to go into warfare. I've done everything. And to no avail. I have still yet to hear from Him as to what's the next move. And not even what's the next move. Why is it at a standstill? Why is it still not moving forward? And earlier in one of my videos, I talked about that as well. He had given me a dream about moving forward. And I'm like, okay, Lord, you told me to move forward. I'm moving forward with this situation, but it's as though I'm at a standstill. I'll get a little ahead and then it stopped. A little ahead and then it stopped. A little ahead and then it stopped. It's nothing. It's not a flow. And we know the Lord. The Lord is moving. He moves. Nothing is a standstill. I mean, not that I know of. God is a God of moving forward. He's not a God of stagnation. He is not a God of just being still. Well, I mean, His word says, be still and know that I am God. I guess that's in those moments when you don't know what to do, and in those moments when you don't see Him moving, I guess that is a be still moment. So pretty much I just answered my own question, but I just wanted to talk about the frustration that it brings. A lot of times we think that it's the devil, and it could very well be, because Paul said when he was going to visit the church, he said that I forgot who he was going to visit, but he was going to visit, and he said he was held up by Satan himself. He was held up. Sometimes it can be him. Sometimes it can be God saying wait. Sometimes it can be God moving and shifting some things and doing some things in your life, doing some things in the plan that he has for you. And sometimes it's just wait. I thought about it, and I was like, irregardless to what the situation is, if he told you to do something, which he did, he gave me confirmation after confirmation, and I know it's him. And when it stops moving, when production stops, I'm saying production as if I'm building. When production stops and nothing else is going on, at the end of the day, I just feel as though God is in control over everything. God can put a stop, even if it is Satan. He can put a stop to it. He can put a stop to it. He can shut it down. He can make him flee. He can make it flow. He can make everything flow like it's supposed to flow. But if he is doing something, or if he's given Satan permission to do certain things, he's going to do it. But it's our job to stay in prayer. Stay in prayer, stay in his presence, stay in his word, just so that we can keep the faith and stay strong and keep our strength. Because when we go through things like this and God is doing things and moving things and shifting things, and we don't have a revelation or understanding as to what's going on, it can distract us. It can bring depression. It can bring what did the word say? A heart deferred is a heart something, but it can bring distress. It can bring all kinds of things. Make you feel like God has forgotten about you. Make you feel like God didn't answer you. Make you feel like God is not doing what he say he's going to do. Some people can take it even further and call God a liar. They can take it further and walk away. They can take it further and go to a different religion. It can turn them away, and that is Satan's job. That is his whole ulterior motive, is for us to walk away from God, to turn away from God, to get us discouraged and distract us. And instead of focusing on God, we're focusing on the situation. We're focusing on the win. And I'm guilty of that, guilty of focusing on the win, because I'm like, okay, God, when you told me to do this, okay, so I did everything you told me to do. Why is everything at a standstill now? Why are things not moving? So I just wanted to encourage someone who is going through something and you are waiting on God. God told you to do this. You're praying and asking him to do it, and it's at a standstill. Just know that God is in control over everything. He is in control over everything. He's in control of your standstill. He is in control of your moving. He is in control of your coming and your going. He is in control, regardless of whether Satan has a hand in it. He's still in control. He can stop it. He can make him stop. He can run him away. He can turn the situation around. He can just stop everything. He can put a stop to everything. And I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to wait and be patient. I found myself being a little, wishy-washy in the wait, because I didn't understand the fact that this came from you. This came from you, God, and I'm not understanding what's going on. But at the end of the day, he is who he is. And when we don't know what to do, we just have to be still and see the salvation of the Lord. When he was taking Israel out of Egypt, he brought them out. He brought them out. Not only did he bring them out, he caused Pharaoh to come against them, to run behind them, to chase them down, because he wanted them to know that he is Lord. He is the Lord. And you will know that I am Lord. I am your Lord. And that's what he wanted them to know. But I look back at that story and I think about it. I said, well, if he did that, maybe it's something that's what he was trying to show them. He was trying to show them who he is. And maybe that's what he's trying to show me, who he is. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. I am God. I am that situation. I am the answer. I am in control. That He is, I am. And no matter which way you look at it or however it goes, He is in total control. So I guess I pretty much answered my own question. You know, I came on here to share something, but I hope this helps. I hope this helps somebody that's in the waiting and looking and waiting for God to make a move, waiting for God to give you the go ahead, waiting for God to come through, and He has not come through yet. It's not that He can't. It's not that He won't. He most certainly will. He most certainly will. Because He loves us. He said He would never leave us or forsake us. He said He will not allow us to be put to shame. They will not ask, where is your God? Because my God will always show up. He will always show up and show out. So I just wanted to encourage you just to hold on and to focus on the who instead of the when or how long. Focus on God, because after all, that is the point. That is the whole point. He wants to show you who He is. He wants you to know that He is your God. He is God. He is the God that will come and show up. He will come and fight your battle. He is Jehovah Nissi. He will fight your battle. He is Jehovah Jireh. He will provide. He is Shalom. He is Jehovah Shalom. He is our peace. And He will always come through for us. May not be exactly when we want and when we're waiting, but He will definitely come through. So I just wanted to come on and share that with you all. Just be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that He is going to come through. He is going to come through. And in the process, that He is fighting on our behalf. When He's ready to shut it down, it's going to be shut down. And ain't nothing the devil can do. Whatever is being done, it's being allowed. It's being allowed. You know, it's being allowed. Nothing. He can't do nothing to us that God don't allow. And when God says enough, that means enough is enough. He has to step back. He has to flee. So I just wanted to hop on and share that with someone and just encourage you to just wait on God and just trust and believe that He's coming. It may not look good. It may not feel good. I know it don't look good and I know it don't feel good. But He's coming. He is coming. He is not going to leave us in our situation. He has not forgotten about us. He has not forgotten about our situation. He knows what we're going through. He already knows. So that's a lot. That's a big relief right there for me, knowing that he knows. He already knows what we have need of. He already knows what we're going through, and He's going to come through and He's going to make it right. And not only that, He's going to make it right and some. So I just wanted to hop on here and give an encouraging word to you to just hold on, be still and know. Be still and know. Be still and know. It don't feel good. It sure don't feel good. It does not feel good one bit. But I know who I serve, and I know what He's capable of doing. And I know He said what we ask is but a small thing. It's small to Him what we ask. Small thing. He can change it in one word. The situation can change with one word. Anyway, you guys be blessed. Have a blessed day. And I'm praying for you. I'm praying that you pray for me as well. Like and subscribe to my channel. Share it. If this has been a blessing to you, share it to someone who you think they need to hear this. Just share it. Share. So I'll talk to you until next time. Bye.